Assalamu alaikum students. Hope so you all are fine and doing great at your homes and you all are safe at your homes. Are you at your homes? Okay. So welcome to your English lesson class 3. It's your English lesson, you all know that firstly we do words meanings. Just open your dictionaries and take out your English notebooks out of your bags. Hurry up, boys and girls. All of you know that we have to draw margin line first. Please draw margin lines and write the date and day as I have mentioned it on the board. Your date is 2nd January 2024 and the day is Tuesday. Keep it in mind that you all have to mention it exactly how I have mentioned it on the board. Oh, I forget to wish you a new year as we are stepping down in the new year. So I am wishing you all a very happy new year to you all, and I'll suggest you to make new resolutions for your new year 2024. I hope so that you will reduce your screen time and you'll focus on your studies more. Okay. So firstly we are going to do words meanings. So we are going to do unit number 18. Why the sea is salty? Can you see? I have written Y as W capital, C as capital, and salty as capital. Why I have mentioned this? What was the need of capital letters out there? As whenever we are writing the title of a story or a chapter name or a unit name, we are writing each word with the capital letter. Is it clear? Very good. So starting from words meanings, we have already revised these words in our class. So we are going to revise it again. The first word is glad. Very good. You all know the meaning of glad. Very good. And please, and I am glad you know that you all know the meaning. Very good. The second word is stars. Third word is handle. And the fourth word is food. I know that you all are familiar with these words as we have done it in the class already, but we are going to revise it today. So who's going to tell me the meaning of glad? Very good, Ibrahim Gilani. And very good, Ibrahim. Oh, Ishul also know the meaning. Oh, everyone knows the meaning. Very good. So the meaning of glad is happy, pleased, delighted, pleased. You can write happy, you can write delighted. Whatever the meaning you are finding in your dictionary, you can write the meaning of glad. The second what? Scarves. Who's gonna find out the meaning of scarves? Hurry up. Very good, Alia. Okay, anybody else? Very good, Minahil. Scarves means the thing or quantity in less amount. Very good. It can be a thing in less amount. It can be anything available in small quantity or anything that is not meeting a demand. If something is not meeting its demand, that means it's scarce. Like, have you ever heard that there is a scarce of flour and there is a scarce of sugar? Anything which is less in amount, and we are having it in less quantity. You can write that available, anything that is available in small quantity very. Who's gonna tell me the meaning of hand mill? Yes, Mariam, very good. A hand mill is a machine. Very good. Which kind of machine it is? Very good. It's kind of two tires of making up of stones, and they are used for. Very good, Ishal. They are used for grinding cereals. What are cereals? Oh, very good. You all know that cereals include wheat, barley, etc., rice. So hand mill is a kind of a machine, a little handy machine which is being operated by hands. It's a manual machine to grind cereals into flour. Okay? Two stones used to grind cereals into flour. Where it looks like this. Why my drawing is not that good, but it's kind of looks like this. From where you add on cereals, and there is a opening. Whenever you just move the dies together by your hand, cereals being crushed in between the two tires which are made up of stones, and there gather the flour. Okay? Who's gonna tell me the meaning of poor? As you all know that. Very good. Again, I'm glad that you all know the meaning of poor. Yes, Eman, what's the meaning of poor? Very good. A person who is not having enough money or having little amount of money, you can say. A person having little amount of money. So we have done 4 words meaning today. Glad, that means happy, pleased, delighted, excited. That means you are giving someone pleasure. Okay. The second word is scarce. Scarce means a thing, anything which is less in number or quantity, or anything that is available in small quantity, or you can say that anything that doesn't meet a demand, or you can say rarely found. Anything that is rarely found. Okay, that is scarce. The third word is handmill. I've explained you. I've drawn a little messiest picture on the board. Okay, two stones used to grind cereals into flour, and fourth one, poor, a person who's having less amount of money, or the one who's having low standard or quality, or the one who doesn't have enough of something to meet his needs. So, students, now note them down on your notebooks. Hurry up. I'm giving you time to note it down. It's your class work. Please note it down carefully on your notebooks. Spelling should be correct, and you should be vigilant whenever you are writing it on your notebooks. So class 3 students, hope so you have noted it down on your notebooks. Now we are gonna do reading of year number 19, Why the Sea is Salty. So we'll be guessing at, after reading it, that why the sea is actually salty. Everyone says that sea has salt in water. The water of sea is salty. After reading this, might be we will be able to identify and get to know that why the sea is salty. So just open your Oxford Reading Circle as we are gonna start our reading activity. Please hurry up and don't forget to open your dictionaries as well in front of you. Okay, class 3, now open your Oxford Reading Circle as we are gonna start reading of unit number 18, Why the Sea is Salty. Just take out your English Oxford Reading Circle out of your bags. Hurry up and open your unit number 18, Why the Sea is Salty. Hurry up. So this is the unit number 18, Why the Sea is Salty. This unit is gonna be interesting as we are gonna find out a reality, we can say a mythology behind that why the sea is actually salty. Either it is whatever the reason they are gonna tell us, that might be the reason behind that the water of the sea is salty. So let's find out. A long, long time ago, there were two brothers, one rich and one poor. One day, John, the poor one, had no food in the house. He went to see his brother, Peter, to ask for something to have for lunch that day. It was not the first time Peter had been forced to help John, and so he wasn't very glad to see his face. He said, "If you'll do what I ask you to do, I'll help you." Now, who's gonna rephrase what I have just read? Okay. So, Nabiha, you wanted to rephrase it? Very good, Nabiha. You are saying it right. Till now, the story is telling us about there are two brothers, and one's name is John, and John is the poor one, and the second one is the Peter, who's rich one. And when John goes to the Peter for lunch, and Peter said that I'll help you if you'll do what I'll be saying to you. Very good, Nabiha. Now we are gonna read next. Poor John was full of thanks and said he would do anything. Well, here is the meat, said the rich brother. Now, go straight to the dead man's hall. I have given my word, so I must do as you say, said John. He took the meat and set off. He walked the whole day, and at dusk he came to a strange gateway. Can anybody tell me the words dusk I have just read? What's the meaning of dusk? Very good, Rehan. Dusk mean early evening. Very good. Dawn is early morning and dusk is early evening. Very good. Maybe this is it, said John to himself. Then he saw an old man who stood outside, sawing wood. Good evening, said John. Good evening. Where are you going? Said the man. Oh, I am trying to find the way to Deadman's Hall, answered the poor man. Well, you are here, said the old man. When you get inside, they will all offer to buy your meat, because meat is scarce in Deadman's Hall. Now, what's the scarce? I've already told you that less in quantity anything that is in demand and you are not able to meet that demand. Very good. Okay, so I have read the next page. Who's gonna rephrase it for me? Hurry up. Who's gonna rephrase it? Very good, Farhad. Very good. So, everyone, as Farad is telling us that there are two brothers, one is the poor one, and the second one is the rich one. The rich one has asked the poor one, the John, to to bring the, or you can say deliver the meat to the dead man's hall. And when the John reached at dead man's hall, and near by the door, he just met an old man who just suggested the John that everyone is gonna buy meat at each and every coast. As the meat is scarce, that meat is in less quantity there. So there's a shortage of supply. Very good for that. Okay, now we are gonna continue our reading. Make sure you don't sell it unless you get the handmill which stands behind the door in exchange. So, what is an exchange? Yes, you can say to swap or a barter system. A barter system was used in the past when the people were used to buy one thing instead of or in exchange of another thing. For example, if I am having a rice, and I'll be giving you the rice instead of for the exchange of wheat or barley, something which I just want. So in past it was a common practice. So old man is suggesting John that whenever you'll sell them the meat, please ask for the hand mill. And as I've told you, hand mill is a two-stone machine that is being used for the cutting, grinding of the cereals. So old man has advised John to barter, or you can say take hand mill in exchange of the meat. So are you curious about that? What's gonna be in the hand mill? Let's we go start our reading again. When you come out, I'll teach you how to handle the mill. You can use it to grind almost anything. Oh my god, we were saying that hand mill is being used to grind cereals. Oh, it looks like a magical that old man is saying that you can grind almost anything from the hand mill. Oh, so a hand mill must be the magical thing? Oh, very good. The poor man thanked the old man for his good advice and knocked at the door. When he got in, everything was just as the old man had said. Everyone came swarming up to him like ants around an ant hill, and each tried to outbid the other for the meat. Outbid means they were bidding, uh, they were exceeding the amounts the one has told for the meat. For example, if I am saying that I'll be paying you 20 rupees for the meat, and Ishal is saying I'll be paying you 25 for the meat, and Farhad is saying 30 rupees for the meat, and somebody else is saying that 35 rupees for the same meat. That means you all are outbidding. Okay, you are giving more than actual price. Well, said John, my wife and I were going to have this meat for our dinner, but since you want it so much, I must sell it to you. I'll swap it for the mill over there. Oh, now John is very clever. Can you see that? He just said, me and my wife were going to have it in dinner, which were they were not having it, and they were never had a never had never gonna had it. Okay, now so we are gonna start reading. At first they refused and they haggled with John. Haggle means negotiation, bargaining, and you all are very well aware of bargaining. Yes, Anaya, whatever your mothers are doing with the shopkeepers is haggling, bargaining, very good. But John stuck to what he said, and at last they gave him the mill. When John got out into the yard, the old woodcutter taught him how to use it. He thanked the old woodcutter and went off home as fast as he could. It was very late when John got home. Where have you been? Said his worried wife. So who's gonna rephrase it now? Yes, Sarah, you wanted to rephrase it? Go ahead. Very good, Ira. You are saying it right. That there were two brothers, John and Peter. Peter said John to sell the meat as he'll be helping John. And when the poor John was going to deliver meat to the dead man's hole, he met an old man, and old man advised John to take the hand mill in exchange of the meat, and everyone negotiated with or everybody was bargaining with the John for the meat, and at last he got the hand mill and in exchange of meat, and he asked the old woodcutter how to use it, and the old woodcutter told him how he can use the hand mill, and he went back home. I had to go a long way, said John, but look at what I've got. He put the mill on table and told it to grind lights, then a tablecloth, then meat, and so on, till they had got everything that was nice for lunch. The mill ground out whatever he told it to. His wife was astonished. They had everything they wanted, and their stomachs were full. After a few days, he asked all his friends and kin to his house and gave a great feast. Feast is a large meal, beta. When his rich brother saw all that was on the table and all that was in the house, He grew quite spiteful and wild. He couldn't bear that his brother should have anything. He came to me on that day. Peter said to the rest, he was begging because he had nothing, and now he gives a feast as if he were king. Peter turned to John and said, where did all this wealth come from? So, have you seen that? As John asked the mill to grind the tablecloths, lights, meat, and whatever he was desiring, the mill ground it all. And John invited all his family and friends on the dinner or a great feast, जिसको दावत भी कहते हैं बेटा. And everyone was in a shocking condition, and his brother, the rich one, the Peter one, was also astonished that how you can have a lot of money and you were begging for the meal and now you are having everything. So can you see that? Now what was gonna happen? You will be thinking in your mind. Well, by the way, you can read the next story too by yourself. So I'm just putting a stop out there. We'll be start reading tomorrow from there. Now I'm gonna say you goodbye and please complete your classwork, which is the words meaning. We had done 4 words meaning today, and please learn them carefully and please do reading by yourself too. Allah Hafiz, everyone. Just clap for yourself. You all are very good students. Clap for yourself. Allah Hafiz.